going on, everybody? This is PBG Azrael bringing you my very first video here on YouTube. I'm playing a game on Overlord, playing SMB. My team lost. I'll admit the gameplay is a so-so gameplay, but while you're watching that, I want to talk about a couple different things here. Another player on my team, PPG Thermic, which I'll put the link to his YouTube channel below here, was talking about Xbox and PlayStation when it comes to the MLG Pro competitive circuit, and he made some pretty good points about some things. That it seems like a lot of the community idolizes on Xbox, and I'm not gonna say it's a bad thing, but you also gotta look at there's a lot of really good competitive PS3 teams out there. Now people think, oh, well, PS3 can't be competitive. Well, why can't they? Literally, there is no real difference between PS3 and Xbox, at least when it comes to controls.
Yo, they're gonna have to
Okay,
come to be
the differences are Xbox controller is a little bit bigger than the PS3 controller. Okay, I get that. The joysticks are a little bit offset. I get that too. Once again, it doesn't make a difference. The only major difference is compared to the PS3 and the Xboxes is that your triggers for your ADS,
you got it, and you're gonna plant it. Go on, you dude.
lethals are reversed.
Dude, he's at the bottom.
That's the only real difference. There's no reason
down
now
the sniper
a PS3
down
team
the sniper
couldn't go
rifle.
to a live MLG event, go in there and play against some of the top Xbox
Oh,
teams and
Steve,
possibly
have
win.
some of that.
Shot him in his big toe.
Really,
He
just
killed
bringing
him.
it down. It's just that. I guess it's because maybe Xbox or Microsoft just dumps up so much more money towards MLG. I guess I don't know.
I mean,
I
I
just
never
don't
do
think
good either. Just
it's right that PS3 gets written off. There are a lot of really good PS3 teams
Probably
out
gonna
there.
go for B again.
You know, there are a lot of really good PS3 teams out there. I think could honestly go into MLG events, you know, and beat teams, you know, like Optic, Complexity, Team Caliber. You know, just throwing some names out there. And not saying that any of those teams are really bad, because they're not. I mean, Complexity and Optic are two of my favorite teams. But the idea that so many people have stuck in their head is that, oh, well, competitive is Xbox only, I think is crap. You know, I honestly think what has to happen, I mean, there has to be, somebody has to set waves in
Oh, don't scare me like
the
that.
competitive esport community in general. You know, there has to be PS3 teams who go to one of these MLG events
Only one left.
and, you know, and just kick ass. Pardon my language on that. And okay, so the question is, well, how are we gonna do that? I mean, we don't own Xboxes, we don't own Xbox controllers.
1v4.
Well, okay,
I mean 1v3.
that's, I understand that.
No, 1v4.
But MLG events, at least how it used to be, is they supplied all the Xboxes and the game. All you had to do is bring your headset and your controller. Alright, so don't celebrate cheap headset or a cheap controller, alright? You know, go over to Astro or instead of like Turtle Beaches. I have two different pair of headsets. I run an Astro 840, and I also have a Turtle Beach XP7. I like both of them.
Oh, I see him. He's in the middle. He's in the middle.
When I'm playing PlayStation, I'll use a PS3 controller when I'm playing certain games, but when I'm playing games like Call of Duty or Battlefield, I actually run a SCUF gaming controller. Now the SCUF I have is not a PS3 controller, it's actually an Xbox controller. Not so much because I like the Xbox controller, more the fact that I like the feel and the design of the Xbox controller or the PS3 controller. And now a lot of people are like, well, how do you play with that, you know, on a PlayStation since you're not compatible? Well, that's where a little handy little device comes in called, it's called I can't think of the exact name of it right now. It's a cross battles game adapter is what it's actually called. You can pick one up on eBay for like 15 bucks. There's also another device that's called a Chronos adapter. They're okay. They're a little pricey for what they are, and they're very glitchy, and they don't always work the way they're supposed to work. That's the only downside with them. I mean, I bought one a while back. I paid almost 70 bucks for it because it was supposed to be the greatest thing ever, and I got it. But sometimes it'll work the right way, sometimes it won't. It just, a lot of that comes down.
You're the only one left. Remember
but if you look down below, I'm going to give some links up for Astro Gaming, SCUF, Turtle Beach, Thermic's page, even the MLG page. check that.
We
But I mean,
lost that
leave a
round, but we
comment
can
below.
still win
Tell me
this.
what you think. You think MLG should let
He goes.
PS3 players really compete? Give us an opportunity, give us a chance. I mean, I just don't think it's right that
Tell you what, fuck it, I just said well black
PS3 is
people.
forgotten because it's PS3 or PlayStation, and Xbox is the big great
Whole
thing.
team
I
go
don't
to
see what's
B.
so great about the
Destroy the
Xbox.
objective.
I'm not hating on Xbox at all because I had a 360. I loved it until I had some heating issues with it. I have my PlayStation. I love my PlayStation too. I mean, I'm not biased either way. I mean, hell, I'm planning on buying a PS4 and an Xbox One. I have friends on both systems, and I enjoy playing. I mean, there's different games compared to both systems I like
Enemy
to play.
SATCOM spotted.
Like Titanfall and Xbox One, and some of the newer games are coming out for like the PS4, like Deep Down and Destiny and Watch Dogs and stuff like that. And I want to get in. I want to play Xbox One. I want to try to play against some competitive pro teams because it's the only way it's going to happen until MLG changes it, where they open it up. Okay, well, we have more tournaments and stuff like that for PS3. And like I said, tournaments. All right, why should Xbox get all the tournaments and PS3 gets two a month? I think right now, last time I looked on the MLG website for under PlayStation, we have two tournaments. We had a 2v2 UK tournament, Search and Destroy.
I looked away for a
Okay, that's
second.
great and all. But
Well,
what about people who want to play like 5,000 series tournaments and play real tournaments? Where they're playing really good players, who would be on a pro bracket. So,
Destroy the objective.
this is how I feel on
We
that.
got the bomb.
And it's a lot
Enemy
like,
SATCOM spotted.
Get out of the
I don't know, it's
doorway.
like they're like trying to pretend PlayStation doesn't exist. I think if Xbox gives a tournament for, 2v2, whatever, like that's like 2v2 Blitzskin tournament, and their prize pool is like $2,000 for the winner. But they have a similar tournament like that for PlayStation, but the prize pool is like 500. Well, how's that fair?
Oh shit.
I mean, we're just as skilled as the Xbox players. Because you have the Xbox One or the Xbox 360, that automatically make you better than everybody else? No, it doesn't work. I know some really good players who can honestly go and play a pro player and
Ammo
beat the
crate ready.
crap out of them.
I'm not even gonna put my SATCOM down because we can't kill this guy with all of us alive.
I understand the preference when it comes to players, but MLG, you shouldn't write people off. Just because,
SATCOM uplink enabled.
one company.
There's no one by me.
It's not
Oh
right.
my god, there's no one by me.
I mean, it's not right.
Somebody gonna do something
So, I don't know. It's hard for me to say what I think right now. I want to hear what other people think. Post some comments, PM me. Message me on Game Battles. I'll put Game Battles on there. My name is PPG Azrael. Message me on Twitter. I'll put my Twitter
shot in the
link
ear.
down below too.
Alright, Nick.
And then stayed.
Destroy the objective.
Like I said, it's
I
like,
can't get the bomb.
I just
Enemy
want to know what other
SATCOM
people
spotted.
think. And
SATCOM
if you're
uplink
on
enabled.
PlayStation 3 and you want to play, you want to scrim, my team or whatever, hey, let us know. We'll play anybody,
God.
we'll scrim anybody. Right now, we're actually getting ready to message a couple teams that are, well,
Enemy
they
SATCOM spotted.
have their pro Xbox teams, but they also have PS3 teams, like Team Fear, for example, Farico Gaming, they have a PS3 team. I believe Prophecy has a PS3 team too, if I remember correctly. There's quite a few teams out there, but they're not recognized because they're PS3. So we're actually getting ready to try to get in scrim these players, which are, pro caliber players, and we're gonna see, what the difference is. I don't think we're gonna see a difference in gameplay. I think it's gonna be the same no matter what. So.
What
you
is
go
this
to
guy
the
doing?
team,
I
you go to the game,
urge
you're
people to
gonna have
get
an
out
update.
there
That's
and
it.
try to bring PS3 to life for competitive MLG and other esports.
Boy, you didn't
But
learn
anyway,
how
I'm
to
not
press
gonna
the
say
trigger,
anything
man.
else about that.
Who was
I'm
that?
not, just give a like, follow, and
Come in your house and teach you how to
and
press the
subscribe.
trigger.
This
Thanks.
can't happen again.
Well, you didn't.